Brand new Jim Pierce custom cue. Just hit our inventory here at Crossroad Cues. Fresh off the lathe of our main man, Mr. Jim Pierce. JP. The man, the myth, and the legend. Making these fire cues right here. Guys and girls, feast your eyes on some absolutely insane in the membrane. Remember that? Just insane Mexican Cocobolo. Let's enjoy this for just a minute before we get into the rest of this bad boy right here. Who in the world needs points or would even think about putting an inlay in a cue when you have wood this good? Man. Again, Mexican Cocobolo from the top, that's the forearm or the front of the cue, all the way to the bottom, the butt sleeve. And then Jim did something really extra special for us. He did this on a couple cues, and normally that would be an upcharge, but Jim did it, and we're keeping everything the same. This thing is priced too low, in my opinion, when you look at the quality of the wood that's included in this. Look at the figure on the top right there. But anyway, you got the Mexican Cocobolo with just insane figure. I'm going to try to give you a perspective on camera. Look at that. You have orange and red and brown and black. Just a smorgasbord of different colors and figure. And then the deco ring right there at the bottom, the beauty band, the deco ring, whatever you want to call it. That is Mallee Burl. So beautiful Mallee Burl to complement the Cocobolo that doesn't need any help, okay? Now, something else that I really like that Jim did on this cue, okay? These are his double stacked 20 count actual copper rings, okay? Now that copper right there goes really, really, really good with the Mexican Cocobolo. I'm going to give you a chance to really enjoy that wood again for just a moment there. This is a 16.1 ounce cue, okay? So you need to be ready for a heavy hitter. And what it is, this is an uncored cue. It's got a really nice balance to it too. I talked to Jim about this cue. I'm going to go mid-wrap, okay, right about here. And then I'm going to go a little more forward. There you go, right there. Look, I'll give you a better perspective. Here's the middle of the wrap, okay? Right there is your balance point. But this cue, the reason I say it has a really nice natural forward balance, notice there's no stainless steel joint up front, okay? Again, you got the radial pin to match those copper rings. How about that? But Jim builds the old-fashioned way. So the vast majority of Jim's cues are going to be uncored. He picks the right woods. He turns it down really, really, really slow. He doesn't rush. And the result is right here in front of you. I mean, when I say this is a heavy hitter, you're going to get a thunk every time you hit a ball, because look inside of there. That's an uncored solid cue. You have the Italian Scotch leather wrap with this particular cue right here. I'm going to give you a little better perspective on that. Where's the seam at? Oh, I don't see one. That's because Jim knows how to put a wrap on extremely, extremely well. There's that Jim Pierce logo, and then you've got it at the bottom of the cue as well. So 16.1 ounce on the butt, natural forward balance, nice leather wrap, and then you have a Killwood custom shaft right here. Jim makes some of the best of the best of the best. You guys that follow our page have heard me brag about how Rodney Morris and some other really good players play with not only Jim's cues, but this particular kind of shaft. Look at the rings in there, okay? And then what he does here is you've got the vault plate style ferrule. He says this is lower deflection. And you've got the ultra skin medium black tip. This is a 12.9, 4 ounce, 12.9, but look at the way the wood looks on this. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. If you're watching this video, there is a good chance that this cue is going to fly out of here like a rocket ship. So make sure you check in. You can give us a text or a call on the number that is always listed on all of our advertisements, or you can simply check in with us on the website. There's a contact form at crossroadcues.com. Let's take one more peek at that wood. Look at how you can see the orange and the red and everything he's got going on in there. Look at this. Custom made Jim Pierce. Unchalked, unplayed. Financing available on the website. And you know that if you buy it, we're going to ship it out to you lightning fast. crossroadcues.com.